Imagine that you're standing on the street corner, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see a short, stocky plumber start charging you and start shooting fireballs at you. Well, obviously, everybody here knows that that's not ever really going to happen in real life. Uh, for everybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about Super Mario. My name's Robert. Today I'm actually here to talk about violence in video games. Um, Let everybody know what they can do to avoid it, uh, if it actually has any effect on children. Personally, my opinion is that it does not. And I'm going to go over some statistics, some evidence, and also a way that everybody can tell what kind of content is in a video game to do so. As far as statistics go, on the PBS website, the data that I'm about to give you is actually from them. They've published everything online, and this is it right here. The stats that they gave me, 90% of boys actually play video games, and those are boys, males under the age of 18. Also, 40% of females under the age of 18 play video games. From all those children that play the games, they're violent games, non-violent games, the whole mix, you would think that the juvenile crime rate would be through the roof if violent games actually caused that tendency in children. That's actually completely incorrect. Violence right now is at a 30-year low, or juvenile violence, juvenile crimes are at a 30-year low. The evidence that I also have to help back everything up, PBS.org, again, they have a statement on their webpage from the Surgeon General. He released a report saying that the major risk factors in children for violence towards others or anyone, the major risk factors are mental instability as well as the quality of home life. So how they're raised, how they're brought up, that plays a big part in actually what causes the violent tendencies in them. And it does not have anything to do with actual media exposure from video games, TV shows, movies, any of that sort of thing. Another site that I pulled some information from, they actually do believe that violence does cause that aggressiveness in children, is APA.org. That's the American Psychology Association. They actually have a quote on their website, which I believe is kind of contradictory to their statements. That quote says that young men who are habitually aggressive may be especially vulnerable to aggression-enhancing effects of repeated exposure to violent games. I believe that's contradictory because the overall impression they try to give is that they believe violent games cause violent behavior in children. The way the quote actually reads, it's saying that a violent kid will be made more violent by that game. So they'd have to be aggressive in the first place to get those aggressive tendencies. Now, as earlier I said, the way you can kind of go over what content is in a video game, by that, that's actually brought from the ESRB, which is the Entertainment Software Rating Board. That's the second handout that I passed out to everybody, and that covers all of the ratings from early childhood on up to adult ratings. The handout I gave you, what that'll do, that'll actually help you if you're buying any games for your kids or anyone else. You can kind of buy age appropriately. Each one is going to have a listing of factors that would determine it to be a early childhood game, a teen game, a mature game, adult game, whatever the case may be. You can actually find those listed on the back of the game. On the front of the game, it'll have the rating in usually the bottom left corner. If you flip the game on the back, it'll tell you what characteristics in that game gave it that rating. So if it turns out to be language or violence or sex or nudity or anything like that, it'll tell you on the back of the game what brings it up. Really, in conclusion, excuse me. In conclusion, you can't blame Ford or Chevrolet for building a vehicle that somebody was driving when they hit somebody else and caused any kind of injury or anything like that. Just the same, you can't blame a video game for causing violent behavior in somebody. You can only blame the person who's causing the violent behavior or action or whatever it may be. If there's anything else, feel free to contact me. You can get me on the discussion board online, email me, whatever the case, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.